Torchlight Frontiers is delayed until 2020, and Warframe's Rising Tide update prepares players for Empyrean. All that and more. My name is Ethos, and this is Free to Play Weekly. First off in the news this week, so we have a little bit of good news and bad news situation here for you. The bad news is that if you're a player of Behavior Digital's survival action game Deathgarden Blood Harvest, the game is ready to close. According to the most recent newsletter from the developers, this decision is a result of trying and failing to find a solution to the game's decrease in a player base. The good news is that for anyone who may have wanted to try the game and just hasn't, this is now your limited time. Starting a couple of days ago, this game is now free to download and play on Steam until it closes for good. As a bit of a going away party, the devs will also be hosting a Play with the Devs live stream on the official Twitch channel on December the 12th at 3 p.m. Eastern. We may have already suspected this, but until this past weekend, our suspicions weren't confirmed. That being that Torchlight Frontiers wouldn't be making that 2019 launch date. As it turns out, the game is being delayed until sometime in 2020. The news comes via PC Gamer interviews with Etra Games founder Max Schaefer. During the discussion, Schaefer explained that while production on the game is progressing, it just isn't quite ready yet. Beyond that, they just don't have much to say on the matter apparently. At this point, no official release date or range has been offered due to the fact that the team isn't sure exactly how long it will take to take care of all the things that they're working on. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. Destiny 2 players got the final chapter in the Vex offensive storyline, and it was, well, maybe not offensive to them, but a little lackluster. The Vex Undying Mind was behind the mysterious portal in the tower, and while it might be a dire harbinger of what's to come, the current confrontation is leaving many players wanting more. In particular, the boss fight is apparently the same as what was in Destiny 1, despite expectations that it would be something more. Additionally, there's no exclusive loot, so even if you were unsatisfied by the fight and muddled through it, you virtually got nothing for your efforts. It'll be another 19 days until the season of Undying wraps up, at which point Destiny 2 fans can find something new to get them fired up. Until then, Destiny 2's first season without Activision as a publishing partner seems to have ended with a little bit of a wet thud. While Apex Legends has slowed down a little bit since its big surprise launch in February, SuperData has been tracking its decline, which included only $16 million of revenue in September, but that trend appears to have reversed itself at least at this time. In its latest report, the market research firm reports that Apex Legends has brought in $45 million in October, and about half of what EA's FIFA Ultimate Team mode has made since February. The game only appears at number 9 on console list, as well as behind Destiny 2 at number 3 and Fortnite at number 6. And finally, we still may not have the official release date for Warframe's Empyrean update, but it seems like we are drawing closer to it. Last week, Digital Extremes announced an impending release for the Rising Tide update, which will help prepare players for the launch of other content originally announced at TennoCon. This update will get things rolling by readying each player's personal railjack battleship for the co-op space combat coming in Empyrean. Players will begin by building a dry dock, a combination of a workshop and garage, and recruiting an AI by the name of Cephalon Side to locate a railjack tech in the Origin system. From there, it's a matter of building the railjack and customizing it with various weapons, parts, and mods. In addition to implementing the railjack system, Rising Tide also overhauls various features of players' personal landing craft, adding in updated machines, enhancing lighting, and more. Players can also expect some new weapons, armors, and cosmetics. The update is slated to hit PC soon. And that moves us to the question of the week. With the news of Deathgarden eventually aiming to shut down very soon, let me know which of your favorite free-to-play games shut down that you wish would come back from the dead. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And that's it for this week's Free-to-Play Weekly. Don't forget to check out mmobomb.com for giveaways and the latest news. My name is Ethos, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, everyone.